Welcome to Henry's Monster Friend Harry, Book 1, a story about a little boy named Henry and his magical imaginary monster friend, Harry. Henry's a little 5-year-old boy with bright red hair. Henry plays outdoors alone, wishing he had a friend, and then one day while he was playing in the woods, Henry had been playing in the woods since he left the house this morning, when all of a sudden, behind a tall and leafy tree, a very timid monster peeked ever so quietly. Henry looked up with wide surprise, and wonder sparkled in both of their eyes. A giggle broke the forest air, and the monster smiled, no longer scared. Two hearts that met beneath the sun, a friendship shyly just begun. Henry asked, "Do you have a name?" The large, friendly monster just shook his head no. "Can I call you Harry?" Henry asked, and the monster, nodding his head yes, became Harry. As Henry and Harry began to play, Henry said, "Let's play catch." And Harry tossed a glowing magical ball to Henry. The glowing ball arced high through the air, sparkling like a tiny sun. Henry caught it and tossed it back. Harry's paws reached wide, and Henry's laughter carried on the breeze. "Catch it!" Henry cried. A soft thump, a bounce, and a cheer. Their joy lit the forest bright, two friends chasing magic and light. They played catch for hours, then Henry exclaimed, "Let's go to my house and make some cookies." And Harry nodded eagerly. Flour flew like winter snow. Harry stirred. Henry yelled, "Go!" Dough plopped. Laughter filled the air, and sweet scents twirled everywhere. Chocolate chips, looking like tiny moons, were baked to joyful golden tunes. When the cookies cooled, warm stars, hearts, and round shapes revealed the fresh flavor of friendship. After tasting a few cookies, Henry exclaimed, "Let's go look at my dad's magical library." With books that shimmered and shelves that gleamed, a world of wonder softly beamed. Harry's eyes grew wide with awe, and Henry turned pages, spellbound with excitement. Each word took flight, a glowing stream, and their laughter echoed as though in a dream. As they read together, their hearts alight, sharing the magic of the night. Henry tells Harry, "Let's go have a snack before bed." In a cozy room of warm lamplight, crumbs scatter as Harry and Henry share cookies and giggles. Harry tries to nibble gently, but crumbs rain everywhere. Henry laughs so hard that milk nearly spills. Outside, glowing fireflies hover, watching two friends make an ordinary moment feel enchanted. "How about a bedtime story?" said Henry. Harry read with gentle cheer, his voice a hum that Henry could hear. The pages glowed in silver light. Their stories danced into the night. Henry yawned wide. The stars leaned near, a friend beside to keep dreams clear. Together they drifted, safe and tight. Henry told Harry when they woke up in the morning, "Let's teach you how to draw before we go out to play." With crayons scattered like tiny rainbows, Harry grinned, unsure but proud. "Like this," Henry said, guiding slowly. Their laughter filled the golden glow. Lines became shapes, shapes turned to dreams. Colors danced in playful streams. Two artists shared one joyful plan, to draw their world by hand. "Let's put our drawing skills to work on something bigger," said Henry. Brushes swirled in laughter's hue, colors bright and magic too. Harry painted stars that gleam, Henry a sun in golden dream. Walls became a sky of play, where friendship bloomed in bright array. Paint splattered paws, a joyful mess, their art a world of happiness. Henry tells Harry, "Let's go play hide and seek now that we've finished painting." Laughter rippled through the glowing wood. Harry counted, paws on eyes, while Henry darted behind the trees, bare feet whispering over moss. "Ready or not," boomed the voice, half roar, half song. A twig snapped, a squeal, a chase, and magic hummed between their hearts again. Henry asked Harry to help him fly a kite. The wind whooshed and whirled around them as they ran faster and faster. Harry's paws held the string steady while Henry's laughter rose to the clouds. Up, up, the kite soared, a splash of color against the sun. "Look, it's dancing," Henry cried. Harry smiled widely, gentle and proud of his friend. Next, it was Henry's turn. He was going to help Harry learn to ride a bicycle. Harry wobbled, wheels spinning wildly, his paws gripping tight, eyes wide open. Henry ran close, cheering loudly, "You've got it! Keep going!" Laughter rolled down the sunny path, birds joining in with chirping pride. Together they flew on borrowed wheels, two friends learning joy in motion. As the day turned to evening, Henry decided to show Harry a cave he had found before it got completely dark outside. Deeper they went, their lights aglow, past walls that shimmered, soft and low. Harry's torch made crystals gleam, and Henry's eyes sparkled like a dream. Whispers hummed through glowing stone, but neither one felt quite alone. Adventure's heart beat warm and bright, two friends discovering light. After their cave adventure, Henry decided to show Harry his favorite fishing hole. Under the starlit sky, Harry and Henry sit side by side, fishing rods dipped into glowing waters. Golden fish swirl below, lighting their faces with wonder. Harry laughs when one splashes, while Henry leans close, whispering, "Maybe it's magic." The pond shimmers, reflecting their laughter back at them. After such a day of fun, Henry and Harry decide to have a pillow fight before going to bed. Feathers filled the air like tiny snowflakes as Harry and Henry laughed uncontrollably. The pillows exploded in bursts of white fluff, turning the cozy bedroom into a battlefield of giggles. Harry's big paws sent feathers flying, while Henry ducked behind a blanket fort, eyes sparkling with playful mischief and joy. Overnight, a crazy, unexpected snowstorm turned their magical forest into a white winterland. "Let's rush outside and make some snow angels, and then we'll play inside today," said Henry. Snowflakes drifted like laughter's song as Harry and Henry played along. Arms and legs swept wide and free, painting angels for all to see. Harry's giggle shook the air, while Henry made wings everywhere. Cold hands, warm hearts, pure delight, two friends beneath the twinkling white. The two friends rushed inside to escape the brief cold spell and decided to play dress-up. Feathers, hats, and ribbons flew in every direction as Henry giggled, holding up a shiny crown. Henry struck a heroic pose, while Harry bowed dramatically. Harry tried on a tiny cape, grinning so wide his fangs peeked out. "How do I look?" he boomed proudly. "Like a royal goof," Henry laughed, and together they bowed, kings of make-believe. Henry decides to teach Harry how to play a musical instrument. Henry strummed a tiny guitar, showing Harry where to place his big, furry fingers. The strings twanged wildly, making them both burst into laughter. "Close enough," Henry said between giggles. Harry hummed along, his deep voice rumbling the floor. Together they made music that was offbeat, loud, and perfectly joyful. Next, it was time to play with the toy cars. Tiny wheels zipped along across the colorful playroom floor as Henry cheered, eyes wide with excitement. Harry crouched low, his giant claws gently nudging a toy car forward. "Vroom!" Henry shouted, laughing as their cars collided. It was evening outside, but the bright glow in the room painted their friendly race in warm, magical light. Henry and Harry decided to explore the attic in search of hidden treasure before going to bed for the night. Dust motes danced in the golden light as Henry lifted an old chest lid. Harry's wide eyes sparkled, his purple horns brushing cobwebs away. Trinkets glimmered, maps, toys, and a tiny glowing compass greeted their eyes. Together they gasped in wonder, uncovering forgotten stories of adventure, laughter, and friendship hidden beneath time's gentle dust. Henry is so happy upon waking up to find the snow gone that he decides to teach Harry how to dance. Laughter fills the room as Harry twirls, his furry turquoise arms sweeping in rhythm to the beat. Henry claps and spins, his red-orange hair bouncing with each joyful move. Balloons shimmer, streamers swirl, and glowing lights pulse like tiny stars. Together they dance wildly, celebrating pure, magical friendship. Harry and Henry are so happy to be back outside that they decide to plant some flowers in their magic garden. Sunlight danced across the magical garden as Henry knelt beside a blooming patch, giggling while patting the soil around a glowing flower. Harry held a tiny watering can, sprinkling sparkles that shimmered like stars. Butterflies with rainbow wings fluttered around them, laughter echoing softly as new blossoms bloomed wherever their friendship touched. "Let's have a picnic," Henry declared. Under branches jeweled with light, Harry hummed, the fruit shone bright. Henry laughed, a sandwich in hand, and the butterflies joined in as well. Juice dripped sweet, the sunlight gleamed, a perfect day, just as they'd dreamed. With crumbs and giggles all around, their friendship bloomed on magic ground. "Let's go for a ride in a hot air balloon," Henry said to Harry. Henry laughed as the balloon soared higher, wind tousling his fiery hair. Harry clutched the basket edge, wide-eyed with delight, his horns glinting in the sunlight. Below, clouds shimmered like cotton candy. Together, They waved to birds gliding past, their hearts racing with wonder as they floated into endless, magical adventure. Back from their ride, the two friends decide to have a tea party to celebrate their grand adventures. Sunlight danced through petals bright, while Harry poured with gentle might. Henry giggled, teacup raised, their garden sparkled, leaves amazed. Cookies crumbled, and laughter flew. A butterfly joined in, then two. Magic swirled in every sip, and friendship bloomed on every trip. Two hearts shared one joyful sip. Afternoon turned to evening, and soon there was starlight as the two friends gazed up at the stars. Beneath a blanket of twinkling stars, Harry and Henry sit side by side, pointing at constellations that shimmer like stories in the sky. Fireflies drift lazily around them, glowing like tiny lanterns. The night hums softly, wrapping their laughter in warmth. Magic lingers as they dream about their friendship and where it will take them next. Hi, thanks for listening to Henry's Monster Friend Harry. If you enjoyed the book, you can find it on Kindle at Amazon.com. It's currently available in ebook form, and depending upon when you're seeing this, it will either be in paperback shortly or it's currently available. The link to my author page is posted below in the description. That's the easiest way to find this and other children's stories.